little town cafe had just gone dark. Coffee cups stacked, chairs turned on the bar. I took the long way down Willow Creek Road, where the evening settles slow. An old barn leaned into the fading light. Crickets tuned up for another summer night. You were sitting on the fence, boots in the grass, watching daylight become the past. And one lonely firefly floated near. You cupped your hands like you were holding air. Instead of keeping that tiny light, you smiled and let me watch it rise. The river carried pieces of the moon. The oak trees whispered something new in that quiet space between the stars. My heart learned how to stay. We shared the last firefly of summer. Neither one of us tried to hold it down. It lifted from our hands into the night, like love was meant to wander before it's found. Now every August breeze reminds me why some gifts shine brighter when they're free to fly. My whole world changed beneath that country sky. We shared the last firefly. Now wildflowers bloom beside our porch. Morning sun slips through the screen door. You whistle low while fixing broken rails. I hang fresh quilts where the warm wind sails. At the county fair we still laugh out loud, missing every prize inside the crowd. Your hand still finds mine, crossing the field like it knows exactly how home feels. The little mason jar sits on the shelf, empty, but it says more than words could tell. Gravel roads remember every wheel, the river remembers every rain. Funny how one gentle summer night still echoes through our days. We shared the last firefly of summer. Neither one of us tried to hold it down. It lifted from our hands into the night, like love was meant to wander before it's found. Now every August breeze reminds me why some gifts shine brighter when they're free to fly. My whole world changed beneath that country sky. We shared the last firefly. Time will weather every wooden gate, paint the old barn softer shades of gray. But kindness keeps its color in the heart, even when the seasons change. If another summer comes and goes, we'll still walk barefoot through these fields. Because forever isn't one big promise, it's choosing wonder day by day. We'll share every last firefly together, watching tiny lights awaken in the dusk. Every winding hope still glows where love first learned to fly. With the last firefly, the stars arrive, one gentle spark at a time, just enough to light the road ahead. I still smile every summer night, looking for that last firefly. I stopped by the old feed store for a sack of seed. You were tuning a tire on your weathered green machine. A breeze rolled through the open barn, carrying sweet hay. You tipped your hat and asked if I'd seen the rain today. We walked the fence line where the wildflowers grew, talking about little things neither of us planned to. The river caught the sunset in ribbons of gold, and neither one of us hurried the evening home. Some stories arrive without knocking first, like birds finding branches they somehow knew. I looked at the fading sky above the fields, then looked right back at you. We left the sky unfolded that evening, like a blanket stretched across the open land. No promises written, no perfect words spoken, just your weathered heart reaching for my hand. Now every sunset finds the same old road, painting our shadows long and slow. Love wasn't waiting somewhere far away, it was right there in the sky we left unfolded. Saturday mornings bloom with coffee steam. A porch swing sways to an old bluegrass dream. Your boots rest quiet beside my worn out pair, while the screen door hums soft through the summer air. At the county fair beneath the Ferris wheel, you laughed when I missed every spinning reel. We shared warm peach cobbler on a paper plate, letting fireflies decide when it got too late. The oak tree keeps another secret ring, the river keeps another borrowed song. Funny how the smallest moments grow into the place where hearts belong. We left the sky unfolded that evening, like a blanket stretched across the open land. No is right there in the sky we left unfolded. Years will soften every fence post here, silver every photograph we keep. But hope has roots beneath this country ground, growing quietly, strong and deep. If another road should call us on, we'll carry this horizon in our eyes. Home isn't only where we started, it's who walks beside us through every sunrise. We'll leave the sky unfolded forever, watching every season write its name. Every gravel road and winding river leads us back where love first came, with wildflowers dancing in the evening wind, and front porch lights beginning to glow. Every tomorrow starts the very same way. Under the sky we left unfolded, the stars appear one gentle light at a time. The old barn settles into the night. I'll keep reaching for your hand. Beneath the sky we never folded away. Took the back road by the river bend, looking for quiet at the day's slow end. The old oak stretched across the fading sky, while meadowlarks sang their last goodbye. You were mending a fence with dusty hands, your pickup waiting where the tall grass stands. You tipped your hat and smiled my way, like we'd been expecting this all day. The sunset settled on the weathered rails, a warm breeze wandered through the fields. Some moments never asked permission, they simply become the story. The wildflowers knew first before I did. They leaned your way when the wind rolled in. I only saw a country road. They already knew where love would grow. Now every spring paints that hillside bright, like it's still celebrating that July night. My heart found home without rehearsing. The wildflowers knew first. Now mornings bloom with coffee on the porch, sunlight dancing through the screen door. We stop each Friday at the little cafe, laughing over pie before the day's away. The county fair still lights our eyes. You missed the target just to win my smile. Fireflies gather where the hayfields sleep, holding little memories we still keep. The river remembers every season. The barn still wears its faded red. Love grows quietly in ordinary places. One gentle day at a time. The wildflowers knew first before I did. They leaned your way when the wind rolled in. I only saw the country road. They already knew where love would grow. Now every spring paints that hillside bright, like it's still celebrating that July night. My heart found home without rehearsing. The wildflowers knew first. Years will soften every fence post. Leaves will gather beneath the oak. But the road that carried me to you still blooms inside my soul. Hope isn't waiting somewhere ahead. It's living in the life we've grown. The wildflowers know us by our names. They bloom each year just the same. Every sunset, every morning dew reminds me how love quietly grew. If tomorrow brings another winding road, I'll walk it smiling, hand in hand. The sweetest story ever written, the wildflowers knew first. The evening breeze still crosses that hill. Every blossom remembers, so do I. Mama's old truck coughed twice, then quit. Halfway down Miller's gravel stretched. I laughed to myself, kicked a pebble ahead, watching dusk pool purple across the fence. You came walking slow with a toolbox in hand, an old red flannel rolled up at the sleeves. Didn't ask for a reason, didn't make a show, just smiled and said, let's see what she needs. By the time the engine found its voice, the whippoorwill had started to sing. The first porch light blinked across the valley, and something quite awakened in me. The sky never asked the sunset to stay. Still it painted every cloud anyway. Maybe love begins that same old way, without a plan, without a word to say. Saturday mornings smell like rain, coffee drifting through the screen door frame. Wildflowers lean where the split rail bends, while your boots leave stories in the soft red clay. At the county fair you let me win a little blue ribbon tied around a bear. You winked because we both knew the truth. You missed on purpose just to keep me there. The river keeps polishing old stone smooth, the oak tree grows another ring. Funny how ordinary afternoons can become the richest kind of thing. Seasons write their names across the land, changing everything they gently touch. Still your hand reaches over for mine, like it's always known exactly where I was. You became my porch light in the blue hour, when daylight folded up its borrowed power. Not a wildfire burning through the night, just one steady glow that felt so right. Every winding road brought me somehow to the safest place I've ever found. When the world turns quiet and shadows start to flower, I still find my way to my porch light in the blue hour. If tomorrow scatters dreams like leaves, we'll gather everyone beneath that tree. The strongest roots don't race the wind, they simply learn to bend and breathe. So if another evening finds us warm, we'll watch the fireflies wake the field. Hope has a way of opening doors that patient hearts already feel. You'll always be my porch light in the blue hour, soft enough to calm the hardest hours. Every laugh we saved, every mile we've crossed, every little thing we almost lost, built a home no storm could take away, brick by brick in simple ways. When tomorrow calls beyond the farthest flower, I'll keep walking home to my porch light in the blue hour. The stars arrive one by one above, like old friends keeping watch in silence. I'll leave my heart where evening blooms, right beside that faithful light in the blue hour. The front porch swing moved with the evening breeze, though nobody sat beneath the maple leaves. I stopped to watch as the sun set burned, paint an old fence post, the color of earth. You stepped outside with 2 mason jars, sweet tea catching the first bright stars. You smiled and said it rocks better for 2, then left one side waiting until I moved. The river carried the fading light, a whippoorwill called into the night. Some invitations never need a sound, they simply feel like home. The empty swing waited before we knew, like it had been saving a place for 2. Back and forth through the summer air, every little silence brought us there. No grand words, no rushing time, just your hand finding mine. Love was already making room. The empty swing waited. Now Saturday starts at the little cafe, laughing over biscuits before the day. Your pickup hums down the gravel lane, wildflowers dancing after the rain. We stopped by the old barn on our way back home, watching swallows circle weathered stone by the county fair. The Ferris wheel glows, you still save the last dance before we go. The old oak spreads a little more each spring, the church bell carries farther on the wind. Funny how ordinary days become the stories we treasure most. The empty swing waited before we knew, like it had been saving a place for 2. Back and forth through the summer air, every little silence brought us there. No grand words, no rushing time, just your hand finding mine. Love was already making room. The empty swing just like it should, but every gentle evening still reminds me some blessings arrive without a plan. Hope keeps rocking softly beside us, one quiet moment at a time. Now that old swing carries both our dreams, moving easy with the evening breeze. Every season writes another verse, every sunrise makes my heart rehearse. If tomorrow brings another road, I'll never wonder where to start. Home was waiting all along. The empty swing every sunset feels like hello. The county fair was winding down, dust hung soft where the trucks rolled out. I stopped by the old fence near the cattle gate, watching the last red sunset fade. as a feather flew. The wind caught it higher than either of us knew. It landed on the brim of your weathered hat. You grinned and said, "Guess it likes where I'm at." I laughed so hard my heart forgot every lonely mile I'd ever walked. The river shimmered beyond the pines. Firefly stitched tiny stars through the vines. Some moments whisper instead of shout, and somehow change everything. There was a feather on your head that evening, like the sky had picked you out for me. Not diamonds, not roses, not a grand parade, just one little sign riding on the breeze. Now every time the wind comes calling, it carries me back without a map. My forever started with a smile and a feather on your hat. Now the old cafe knows what we'll order first. Sweet tea for you, coffee for me at church. We drive slow roads where the wildflowers grow, counting white fences as the rivers flow. The porch swing creaks when daylight fades. You hum along while the screen door sways. An old barn catches the evening light, and the moon climbs easy into the night. The feathers tucked inside our family Bible, pressed between the pages like yesterday's sky. The oak tree's taller than it used to be, just like every dream you've grown with me. Love keeps finding simple ways to make an ordinary day unforgettable. There was a feather on your head that evening, like the sky had picked you out for me. Not diamonds, not roses, not a grand parade, just one little sign riding on the breeze. Now every time the wind comes calling, it carries me back without a map. My forever started with a smile and a feather on your hat. Years may scatter footprints from these roads, paint may peel from every weathered board, but kindness doesn't fade with time. It grows stronger in the smallest moments. If tomorrow sends another changing wind, I'll let it dance across the fields again. Because love isn't luck that disappears, it's choosing each other year after year. There'll always be a feather on your hat, even when only memories can see. Every sunrise, every harvest moon, still circles the old oak one more pass. I smile every time the wind comes home, looking for the feather on your hat.